Hey there, everyone. Trentia here,
Novakistan here.
and welcome back to Valhalla. Last time things got fucking weird. Some weird dude was like, give me 17 and shit like that. Fuck that guy.
That's right. I've almost forgotten where we left off.
Yeah, we spent the night at the bar because
Yeah.
shit was getting real crazy when we stopped.
Yeah,
So
last episode was weird.
Yeah, very, very weird. Let's see where we're at now.
Rise and shine.
Good morning.
It's 11 a.m. though.
That's morning for me on the weekends and any other day. How's everything outside?
Still noisy, but forces have been deployed to take care of most of them at least.
How so?
Zaibatsu Corp's president is pleading with anyone to stop that rogue white knight. To stop the rogue white knights. Neighboring city forces were deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition. There have also been reports of white knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow.
Well, that doesn't sound very good.
No.
You make it sound like some god suddenly decided to put everything in place.
Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out and it's not really safe yet, but it was worse last night. There also seems to be a civilian force lynching any white knight they spot. Jesus fuck.
Okay. Hey, I don't want to see on the news that Say got fucking lynched, okay?
Ah, dude, that would... Oh, no. So not only are the white knights a problem, regular folks are on edge, too.
I wonder if Say's okay.
No, don't do this.
Should we be worried about Gil?
That kid knows how to take care of himself.
Doesn't make me feel any better.
I'm sure that whatever is that he's doing, he's safe. Dare I say even safer wherever he is than here.
I sure hope so. Are we gonna work today?
Nah, things are too noisy or nasty right now even. Let's take the Sunday off.
Something nasty.
Very good.
All right.
Say, do you want me to help you get to your apartment?
Yeah. I'm just gonna go with that one.
Okay then, let me lock things up and we'll go.
Ooh, we get the script flip.
Ho ho. We'll grab something for lunch on the way.
Sounds good. Oh! What is this?
And here we are.
Home sweet home. Thanks a lot. Hey boss, wanna hang out for a bit? Yeah, grab a beer, chill out for a bit. Mostly to thank you for helping me.
Well, I don't have much to do anyway, so yeah, sure. I did tell you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I?
Oh yeah, you did.
What worries me a bit is that beer always leads to something else.
What does she mean by that?
Jill's like, yes, good.
To more beer?
I was gonna say to one of us going through the Spanish announcer's table. Oh my god. But I think we're safe here.
Come on in then.
Excuse me.
Want one? Ooh.
Whoa.
Got the Marlboro purples?
Sorry, I don't smoke. Don't mind me though. Smoke if you wanna. Smoke if you got 'em.
Thanks.
Say, how's the chilly weather treating you?
It gets cold from time to time, but nothing the Kotatsu and the heater can't fix. Oh right, boss. You're not very good with the cold, are you?
You know it.
You didn't bring your jacket here either.
Yeah, I left it at home when going to the bar yesterday. It wasn't that cold and I didn't expect to spend the night at the bar.
Would you like a sweater or something?
Ah, don't mind me.
I insist. I had this hoodie from some time ago and it was too big for me.
Girlfriend hoodie? Why buy it then?
It was dirt cheap.
Right.
Yeah, no, I'm also on board with the girlfriend hoodie train of thought.
Wait, well, where did you get this one?
Don't know. Some flea market ages ago. Why?
Nothing. It's just like the one I had many years ago.
What the fuck? What happened to it?
Too much use. It just ripped.
I see. You can keep it if you want. I never use it anyway.
We'll see.
Come to think of it. Wow, we're just going straight there, huh? How old are you,
Whoa.
boss?
I'm eternally 17.
Fair enough. 17 plus how much?
17 plus, I'd have to cut your tongue if you knew.
Well, all right. Let me go change into something more comfortable.
Take your time.
What does that mean, Jill? I mean, I know she's still in a work uniform, but Live 4 reaction. Yeah, I like it.
Say, Jill, there's a blue-eyed mass of black fur glaring in my general direction.
Oh, that's just 4. He's just been wary of any new visitors. Cats will be cats, I guess.
He's so unimpressed.
He will rub quickly, though. Just give him time.
He's unusual looking. Blue eyes on a black cat, and they usually have green.
Yeah, weird, huh? At first I thought they were like that because he was small, but they never changed. Do you have any pets, boss?
Back at home, we had a bear.
Oh, okay. I see. What?
Good old Bosco. He kept intruders away better than any dog.
Right.
This picture here isn't something you see every day.
What, me taking such a sappy pic?
No, a framed picture on printed paper. It's so vintage. Who are these?
That's,
Uh-oh.
the one on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend. The one on the left is Gabrielle, her sister.
Huh. Is this pic recent, or...
Actually, that one's from like 3 to 4 years ago.
You look exactly the same.
I'm only 27. What do you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old.
I thought it was recent because you don't actually see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. No, let alone a printed and framed one. Did you two break up on good terms then? You even hesitated a bit when calling her your ex.
Let's just say that everything ended with both of us saying mean things.
Wolf.
And me storming out of her house, breaking a couple of things on the way out. Jesus, Jill.
Nah, damn.
We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. I just went away. Haven't said a word since.
Really? It's hard to picture you doing such a thing. And you look so happy in the pic. Why have her pic out like this then?
I just couldn't get my mind off something that Alma said to me. How about missing having the warmth of someone else pressed against your side?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs, putting your head in their chest, listening to their breathing as they pet your head, dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. I don't know, I felt nostalgic, then miserable.
I'll just put this away.
I don't mean to apologize, but I think it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. I just don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. I'd be a mess.
It's never too late to apologize, Jill.
Maybe.
What's that on the table? Looks like a
It's nothing. Nothing. Now please give that to me.
envelope. Alright. I saw nothing. Don't worry.
Anyway, let's grab some beers.
Guide me to the fingering.
Was that like your guide dog? Whoa!
Whoa!
Shine Spark out 11:15. Shine Spark's a fucking banger ass of a song.
Damn, you have a lot of beer. You have lots of beer, even.
Oh, we can
Drink! Cans left 12.
We can take a sip there. Well, the BDC gives me discounts and a point card I can use every time I buy their alcohol. With that, beer is actually the cheapest drink I can get.
Is there any difference between the drinks at the bar and these?
The drinks. Oh, also this fucking song. This fucking song. I didn't think this was gonna be like a particular scene song. This song fucking rules. Drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavorful, and also stronger than the ones they sell in stores. And besides, the one in the bar is more of a double IPA. This one is more of a Pilsner.
Double IPA, goddamn. In English, please.
They're fucking our pussies, Mr. White! This one's lighter in color and lighter in flavor. Let's finish that can off.
Dunno. Doesn't taste like a lighter to me. Is this one made with that, what was the name of that base liquid you used at the bar again?
Nutriogenic dichometrical liginol, or NDL. Yeah, okay, thanks for that.
It was a supplement or something, right?
It was an experimental fluid they created to replace water when the main kiss polluted water supplies. Oh. The effects of pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went into mass production. But the BTC still commissioned it for use in bars.
And is this one made with it?
Let's see. Yep, here it is, near the end. NDL and cornstarch.
Cornstarch?
It serves as a stabilizer. If I remember correctly, they need it for packaged drinks.
I see. I just realized something.
What?
You're a nerd, Jill.
Guilty as charged. I still have that bottle of rum somewhere around. Do you want some of it?
Will you have some too?
Not really, no.
Then leave it like that. I'm not letting you drink beer alone. That's not how drinking with friends works.
Do you consider me a friend then, boss?
Why wouldn't I?
Don't know. What, with being my boss and all? I was never too sure.
Well, in case you had any doubts, yes, I consider you one of my best friends.
I don't have any heartfelt sounds on my soundboard that I think I should use, so I'm just gonna play this one.
A little too on the nose. Besides, you and Gil are always so diligent and responsible that I'm boss in name only anyway.
That's good to know.
On a side note, it surprised me you kept that poster of me in the room. And even more that you hung it in plain sight. When I gave it to you, it was more or less a joke, you know?
Does it make you uncomfortable?
If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. I'm still wondering why you did it, though.
Aside from filling an empty spot on the wall, I don't really know. I thought it was funny, too. Oh god, I've been slacking on my drinking a little bit. I guess it's like if someone gave you, don't know, a dildo-shaped trophy or something, and there's a conversation starter.
Please insert the picture of me with a dildo on my face.
Do I still have that?
If you don't, I do.
Alright, yeah, just for good measure, just post it in the Discord message logs.
Okay.
Although no one comes here anyway, so it's kind of pointless.
What? No steamy night of passion?
Not since a year ago, I think. I'd rather not talk about what happened then.
Did someone hurt you? Because if they did, I can go dish out the pain.
No, nothing of the sort. A different kind of mess. Uncomfortable mess. Not being able to have sex for reasons mess. Glad to know you have my back, though.
That's what friends are for. Wait, you talk about the poster and compare it to having a dildo-shaped trophy. Did you just call me dildo face? Perfect segue. There it is. We're putting it in right now.
That's what friends are for.
Hey, Jill. Where'd you get that black 4-ball?
Well, as with any black cat or house cat in general, he's actually a stray. I found him in the alleys near the building. Not long after I moved here, I think.
Ah, I see.
It was quite the sight, though. He was cornered by all these dogs, but they were keeping their distance.
4 doesn't fuck around.
He was holding his ground, hissing and scratching as much as he could. There was a fried chicken bucket nearby that had some rainwater in it, so I threw the water over the dogs. They ran, and I figured the cat's mom would be nearby, so I left. Then I noticed people looking in my direction as I walked. Turns out the little shit started following me.
So you brought it home?
At first, I wanted to see if I could find him a new home, but having him welcome me whenever I came back was just too much for my heart, so I ended up staying.
It was destiny, girl.
When he came, he was so cute though, not like the fat mass that's sleeping on the table.
Hey, you're not a spring chicken yourself, you know. Oh.
Shit, I actually did that in front of someone else. Anyway.
Don't anyway me. Do you normally speak for your cat like that?
Maybe. I wonder if Gil's alright.
You worried about him?
I think it sounds like I'm some emotionless robot.
You can be hard to read. I wouldn't worry about Gil so much, though. There's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him.
And third?
He absolutely hates bell pepper.
He does.
I've seen him even reject food that has been in contact with it.
Oh, Gil. Man, what a baby. Unless he's allergic or something.
He's not.
Man, what a baby. How did you meet such a guy?
He showed up in the door of the bar.
He... what?
Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation potion.
I was about to start drinking tea. I just would have like laughed hot tea all over my face.
Oh, damn.
Right, levitation potion.
It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink, but he said he didn't have money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, so I pretty much just gave the drinks for free. And after a couple, he broke down crying.
Huh?
I don't know what he did, but he was really, really regretting it. He wanted a second chance or whatever. I told him if he could wash himself, I'd find him a job. And I'll be damned, he looked totally different the next day.
Damn.
I tried and failed to find out anything about him. So, I decided to take him at face value. I'd judge him from what he did as an employee.
Oh, I haven't been drinking at all.
And aside from the occasional sudden escapade, he's been as loyal gets. I returned the favor in kind, covering his ass from time to time, sometimes literally.
What? What surprises me is that you took him in so easily.
I can take care of myself, and I always kept an eye on him. And besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily.
I see.
You've made the bar more lively yourself, you know.
How so?
Well, with the regulars you've earned, of course. Like that blonde titty hacker. I can't remember her name.
Alma?
I was gonna say Armitage.
Well, she's hot. I'll give her that much. She's also a nice person in general, but damn, she's hot.
Are you alright, Jill?
Yeah, why?
It's weird to see you say so openly that someone's hot.
What? Even you can see she has a hot body, boss.
You'll find no objections here.
I mean, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about taking her to a room and...
Jill, you sure you aren't drunk?
I am. I mean, I'm sure I'm not. I mean... well, those are thoughts I leave to myself. I don't think I can handle her in a relationship. She has weird standards. That and she's as straight gets. She's still a lovely person, though. That she became a regular is a blessing.
Any regular is a blessing when you get down to it. There's also that sex worker robot girl.
Ah, Dorothy.
She intrigues me, though. I've seen lots of sex workers over the years, and she seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes her job, but rather that she takes to it with such childish excitement.
That's such like a weird thing to say.
Yeah, it's an odd thing to say.
I've kind of noticed that too, but then again, Lilum can be weird.
You think?
Lilum operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share our fear of mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in the collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. And depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't attained human-like emotions like fear or love, but they are different. Like a different culture, if you must.
I didn't see it that way.
Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC-72. It's a social interactions model or something. Little of them get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose, so I'm guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction.
Interesting. The name Lilum's a bit weird, though.
It is?
You'd expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilum doesn't convey the image of automatons.
Just a tip. Bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Yo, Dana out here dropping slurs? My girl! Bot is akin to calling them regarded, and doll is like calling them fake.
You should see the time that I did this thing to this truck. Thanks for the advice.
The only three people in the world who know what the fuck you're talking about. That's hilarious.
Yep. That aside, do you know why they're called Lilum?
As far as I know, because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith.
That's foreboding.
And Lilum are Lilith's offspring in Jewish folklore.
Oh, cool. Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called by your full name?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julianne, and you almost tore me a new one with your glare.
You said it, boss.
See? Like that.
It's no big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud.
Try me.
Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Julianne?
Not in all of it, but my little sister's a big fan of the reruns.
Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything, from the dolls to the costumes to the lunchboxes. It didn't help that it was one of those shows that got strapped literally everywhere.
I saw a couple of episodes once. They were really nice.
It was beyond nice. The show's about a model who can transform into an armor-clad magic knight. She fights demons born from greed and vanity. How the show presented Jules hating her job because it invited enemies, and yet still found solace in trying to be a role model. Hell, the main character wasn't a kid. Julianne was an adult that became younger when transformed. Okay? I'd say it was a pretty ambitious kid's show. Even by today's standards. Just the fact that her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards and body image. Challenging as fuck.
Whoa, you got excited there.
And that's the problem. Back then, I was obsessed with Jules. I sang the songs, dressed like her. I could even recite full chapters.
Something tells me you still can.
But God forbid a woman does anything. That's besides the point. It was nice while I was in elementary school, but then I went to middle school. And what a surprise. Tweens are jackasses. They went out of their way to tease me about the things I did back then. I don't hold it against Jules. I always hold my grudge against those fuck jobs.
Fuck that. Sounds rough.
You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? I worried about jerkasses singing the theme tune of the show mocking me. Anyways, every time someone calls me Julianne or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. Pavlov would be proud of me. I never talk about it because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect.
And yet, it affects you even today. There's nothing wrong with it, though. It's actually kind of reasonable.
I sure hope so. Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss?
When I was a toddler, I was the kind to always fight with the kids bigger than me.
That does not surprise me at all.
No. Then puberty happened and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of shallow jerkwad. Around the time I turned 16, I realized that what an idiot I was and went on to become who I am today. And the less I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better.
Fair enough.
So Jill, what kind of guy was your grandpa?
Well, he was rough around the edges. The kind of guy that means well even if he says otherwise. He seemed to have a soft spot for me, though. One moment he was congratulating my dad by berating him a little. And the next, he was playing with me. My dad worked a lot, my mom was always traveling, so I spent most of my childhood with him.
Can I ask how he died?
Out of old age. My dad says his last words were something like, "Fucking scientists. Created talking mannequins, but they still can't let you upload your brain." Why the question?
I'm curious about you. Really curious.
Oh.
I just realized that even though we see each other almost every day, I know very little about you.
Oh.
From what you tell me, though, seems like your grandpa's personality rubbed off on you a bit.
I've heard that one since I was a kid, actually. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it?
Keep in mind, you're included in this circle too, so any insults you hurl will apply right back to you. Anyways, I have this friend I've known for a long time, a red-headed, glasses-wearing gun nut called Iris.
The one you called for the helmet thing.
That one. She's managing a managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly.
She's managing a bar too?
I got the idea from her, actually.
Oh.
It's called N1RV and-A. And if you thought this city was dangerous...
And that's the game that everyone's waiting for.
Really?
Yeah, Nirvana.
Are they making it?
It's been announced for years.
Woo!
But, like, there has been absolutely nothing. They've said, like, nothing about it in quite some time.
Oh, man.
I don't think it's at the point where, like, it's, like, you know, canceled or anything like that. It's just, like, they just have not said anything.
They're just... Yeah.
But damn, okay. Like, seeing that now, I'm like, I'm even more in. Like, I was already in after starting to play this. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, I have to make a sequel to this game, I'm in. But now, it's Data's friend. I'm even more in.
We can't destroy this channel yet.
Yeah, we gotta wait till Nirvana comes out.
Oh, man.
Oops. Yeah, let's get the next link and just click drink instead.
You should see the people she has to deal with there. Piracy ain't nothing to fuck with. Just like the Wu-Tang Clan.
And means it's an annex to another business. What else will she do there?
I think the bar was originally her hotel's bar. She moved the bar to its own building elsewhere and opened Nirvana B in the hotel instead.
Weird decision.
And I believe she said she wanted a place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. So that bar is her woman cave.
Woman cave.
That aside, let's see. Friends. I guess there's also my little sister, but that's a given. Oh, there's also my old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco Police Force.
Oh, Dana's a narc!
Uh-oh. Good old Lexi. Should give her a call sometime.
Wait, you were in the what?
I've done lots of things, Jill. I spent a short time collaborating with the police force. I've been a wrestler, an MMA fighter, chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot.
Corporate what?
I still see my face in some websites from time to time. Anyways, aside from you, Gil, my sis, Iris, and Lexi, I guess there's a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me. What about you?
I guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back at home in college, I went out a lot. But it felt more like going out was the pleasure rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friend since moving here is Alma. Oh, and Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always four, but that cat's a hermit that refuses to go out. And you know, he's a cat.
Hey, cat's fine too, you know.
Hey, boss. What will you do when the bar closes?
I don't know. Maybe I'll take a friend's offer of working with her. I was also thinking about going back home and helping with things there. Or maybe going traveling for a while.
I see.
No, but don't worry. Bureaucracy is slow as fuck, so they won't close the bar for quite a while. Better enjoy being there while you can.
Yeah, maybe. Will you be visiting me in whatever bar I end up working in?
I have a bone to pick with the guy that supervises the bar I'm planning to get you transferred to. I go there even though I have virtually no reason to. With you there, I'd have something pleasant to look forward to.
You're sending me to someone you have problems with?
If I have to trust another bar owner, it's certainly him. He's actually a pleasant boss from what I've seen. The fact that he and I have a tendency to go at each other's throats is an unrelated matter.
I'll trust you on that one then.
Don't worry, maybe I can get you a bracelet made out of wood pieces from the bar's counter or something.
We'll see.
Hey, I'll tell you what. When the bar closes, let's both take a vacation. Go on a trip. That'll clear your mind a bit.
Yeah, maybe, says the broken record. What do you mean that's the end of that?
Fucking credits roll. I have unanswered questions.
Man, look at Glitch City.
Oh, it snows. This is a very nice song.
It is. Oh, we finally hit chapter 2. Ooh. After like a month and a half. Amarga. Coming right up. This chapter's name means bitter. Also, wait, I just realized that the Steam notification noise played. I have that turned off.
Oh, huh. I didn't hear it. I don't think.
Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have the $8,000 needed.
God damn.
We do not have that.
Our electric bill is out of control, too.
Jill is curious about a rumor she saw. Getting one will prevent her from becoming too distracted. Have a nice day. Oh, boss left the hoodie anyway. Jerk.
I wonder if there's a version where if you drink more, some other dialogue happens and she takes it or something.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm sure that if we drink more, that will, at least, there'll be some funnier lines or whatever.
Yeah,
But man, after that fucking last episode, this was just such like once again, we had like the 180 of the, like everything just like being real creepy, ominous, and like shit going down, and then that was just like the most relaxing, pleasant fucking thing in the world.
You know, we haven't had a visit from what's her fucking nuts since the first episode.
Yeah.
And that's making me nervous.
We haven't had an actual visit from her, but when Dana said like, oh, like are you talking to yourself again? And then she popped on the screen, but otherwise, yeah, we haven't seen her. But I mean, it's chapter 2 now, so there's a chance. Also, hey, it's my birthday.
Oh yeah. Happy birthday in the game.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
But wow.
Obviously, the 12th day of the 19th month.
But like, there's like that whole time, like, you know, this whole time we've really been like seeing this screen or like just seeing the bar, but like just like getting like the different, like that weird fucking like Jill on the left, Dana on the right, and then 4 popping up in the middle there, and like then just like like that like balcony scene, like
like the fucking PDT thing and the like Metal Gear Solid almost. Like, almost as like an homage because the fucking font even too is Metal Gear Solid.
I mean, the only thing I can really say is just fucking man.
It's like what I was saying with Signalis. Like the game is so comfortable with what it is when it does like when it left turns on things. It feels so like not wrong. It's so different, but it works. Like it just notches itself right in. It's really good.
I guess I should save the game real quick.
Probably.
Okay, we're gonna have a bunch of stuff to read next time.
Wow.
But yeah, wow. What a fucking like wonderful
things
scene
that go in
that
places.
Was.
I like that.
I love that.
I like when a narrative can take the time to just slow down and all right, these are just 2 people talking.
Like, okay, so if there was one, oh god, this is my microphone just started tilting downwards. Like, if there is like one positive thing about like only being able to play this so much just for like the sake of recording it like we are, is that I spend so much of my time thinking about like the things that have happened like in the previous like hour block we've played, and just like I would think of these characters and all this shit. I don't know, I just like I've been writing a script for like a second part of like the BGM vinyl video thing that I did on my channel.
Yeah.
And like, you know, as I was like starting to write about this vinyl, I was talking about how like even though I heard like a decent chunk of songs from this game before I ever played it, like it is already like so immediately hard for me to uncouple like just the thoughts of just like the bar and the characters from like it's hard to separate the music from that now after like finally starting to play this game.
Well, it's a quintessential emotional connection and experience with the music, because you have to pick it too. So you are choosing the soundtrack to your evening.
I guess we should stop rambling and end this one off.
Yeah, I guess.
So join us next time for probably just another day of work and not something so transformative that it makes me just fall in love with this game even more, like in a different way. But so until then, I'm Trentia.
I'm Novakistan.
And you all have a pleasant day.
Not too pleasant. Wash your ass.